Being able to feel your energy is actually a skill. In today's video, we're going to dive into 5 ways of how to feel your energy. Because everything is made of energy, and our intuition allows us, and our internal guidance system allows us to be able to sense energy, be able to sense energy, qualities of energy within our body and within our environment, and being able to cultivate our sense of energy to have more consistent awareness of it and be able to work with energy in our everyday lives. So that's what we're diving into this video. The first thing is to pay attention to the feelings in your body, to the sensations, to your emotions, because emotions are energies in motion. And being able to feel the sensations, because what are sensations? Sensations are vibrations, because what our senses are translators of vibration. So being able to tap into the emotional intelligence and also cultivate your intuition, your discernment of what certain qualities of energies feel like, also allows us to be able to tap into the information that energy has. Because working with energy is understanding that even an emotion like courage is an energy, or an emotion of somebody walking in the room and you feel like a little pressure in the space. I call them bends. Like you can feel the quality when somebody walks into the room and they're in a certain mood, how that affects the quality of the space. Well, everybody knows that. But then there's deeper levels of how you can train this awareness, where you can understand nuance. And nuance is the discerning difference, because the more nuance you can sense, the more information you can discern. And also because your mood creates your vibe, it creates like the atmosphere that you're in. Being able to discern, like, what mood am I in? What kind of vibration am I attracting from? Like, what kind of state am I in? And why am I encountering certain people based on that? Why do certain interactions have certain energies? Another way to feel energy is to feel that this is a practice, exercise, where you basically put your hands together like this. Put your awareness in your hands. And now feel the space between your hands. And see if you can feel the energy between the space in your hands. And you can even move your hands closer, move your hands apart. But even just meditating on that space, you'll start to be able to feel the energy between your hands. Another way to activate the energy in your hands is to rub them together like this. And if you do this, it activates the pathways in your face. And another way of that is body scanning. Vipassana was initially the meditation, it's ancient meditation that's Gautama Buddha taught. Basically, you're being aware of the sensations in your body, and you're holding neutrality as you're scanning from head to toe. And basically, starting at the top of your head, slowly moving down your face, down your throat, down your shoulders, to your palms. We're just doing a quick version, like a tune-up version. Down the back, down the front, down the legs, to the feet, and back up again. And paying attention as you slowly move up to the top of your head, to the sensations in the body. as you move through each part of the body, just paying attention, not doing anything to change it, not doing anything to try to stop it, just feeling it. Being able to feel those sensations starts to allow us to develop a understanding certain qualities of vibration. And what I find really interesting with body scanning too is that it puts you in your body. So it helps you synchronize your energy body, your subtle body with your physical body. This is something that a lot of people go through, is that as you start going through spiritual awakening, I definitely experienced this, where it's like your consciousness starts expanding, but it's almost like uncomfortable to your physical body, because it's like almost like your subtle body doesn't quite fully fit right into your physical body, if that makes sense. Almost like you're wearing a glove, but the glove doesn't fit weird, or the glove is really tight. So doing these practices that synchronize your energy with your body allows the glove to fit right, is just the way that I would describe it. It's like your body is the most physical leading edge conduit of your energy, and that as you do energy practices with your body and flowing energy through the body as well. Another way is like literally like starting your awareness up here and then flowing your energy into your hands, then flowing the energy down into your feet, and you can even flow the energy back up into your heart. And you can follow the breath, like breath, awareness, movement, feel the energy, breathe the energy into the hands, breathe out, breathe the energy down into the feet, breathe in, breathe the energy up to the heart. Now breathe the energy out and around. Now breathe the energy into your crown. Now ground down into the earth. That's a very simple Qigong practice. And just doing the practices, again, it's not about an intellectual understanding. I'm describing something that the more that you practice energy work, the more that you'll just feel the energy. You have the inborn capacity to do it. I am just a reflection, a reminder. Okay, number 3, I first learned this from Joe Dispenza. Though I had experienced it differently. He helped really ground it in because he does these space meditations. Really recommend go check those out. And basically it's a way of like you activate and clear your energy centers and your central channel, and then you basically come out into spatial awareness. And it's kind of like the body scanning, but you're feeling the space inside your head and then outside your head, inside and outside each part of your body. And then you're feeling your whole body in space. And even just right now, like feel your body, center your energy into your body. Just a little experiment right now. And now breathe out and relax your focus into the periphery and feel the space around your body. Now breathe into your body. Now relax, breathe out. Feel your body in space. That's a practice too of you'll start to actually feel the energy field. So you'll actually start to, I call them bends. That's how I feel. That's how I sense energy. It's more of a claircognizance or sentience, I guess. It's like feeling or knowing, where I feel like the bend in the energy in the space. So it's not just feeling like training it in your body and then also training it in the space. You can feel energy fields, and energy fields have certain qualities. When you open your third eye, you can actually see them. You can see the colors of them. Now, mine is not like open like that all the time because I think that would be kind of overwhelming, but I feel them, and being able to So when you center as well as meditate, the more you're able to open into the space. And again, that's like when somebody walks in a room, or, you feel that mood. It's like, what is the mood when you're centered in your own body and you're feeling your own energy? You're more radiant. Like you understand, like you can sense when you walk into a space. When we're not centered in our own energy, that's when people get empathic overwhelm. And then you don't even know if you're sensing somebody else's energy or you're sensing your own energy. So number 4, here's a solution for that, is when you interact with others, try keeping your awareness in your body and feel how you resonate with them. See, because there's different ways of feeling the energy, but if you're constantly trying to tune into other people and feel the energy and want to be in this collective consciousness oneness, but you're losing your own center, you're losing your own frame of reference, you're not in your body, and you can't tell the difference between your energy and their energy, you can't even discern what it is anyways. It's like you can't even discern what is yours and what is someone else's. So basically, how am I trying to say this? Is you might end up having projections about what is actually in the field because you're tuning too much into what's going on around you without first being in your own center, so that you can show up and actually bring your energy into this space and allow it to mix. And that's where, like, if, when you walk into a space and you feel like a translucent, like you're just kind of floating in the world, and you're just constantly picking up these energies, that's also like, you're like picking up on this kind of like energetic trash in the atmosphere. That's why it's so important to also like clear your energy field, and especially connecting with the planet. And a very simple practice to clear your energy field is to just imagine that you have an energy field, because your imagination connects you with your energy. And then basically just like you can even just like breathe in the clear energy. Imagine the unclear energy just being cleared. It's very simple. You can do that as much as you want. You just clean your energy. And there's many practices too for emotional clearing, emotional resonance clearing. Obviously doing integration practices, your own personal healing practices, working with energy, meditating. All of these are ways to clear our energy. But, another practice for keeping your energy centered and clear is what I call the golden bubble exercise. And basically you just breathe into your heart, breathe down your roots into the earth, into the center of the earth, breathe up into the sky, and then as you breathe up, breathe out a golden bubble surrounding your energy field. And it only allows in what is resonant and doesn't allow in what is not, and creates you a kind of protective space. You feel it's your own safe space. And then you can also clear out. I kind of like to do that, like you're like cleaning house. You clear out energies that are unwanted or stagnant. Again, breath work is another way to help to kind of circulate and clear energy. But, doing that practice, and then also clearing, letting go of attachments, and even going in and feeling like any sort of energetic cords that you have with people. And a lot of people like to cut cords, but I actually like to remove cords, like from the source, like in any point of my body where I might feel like an unhealthy attachment. I actually go in and I remove it and I let it go. And then I imagine the energy being cleared, kind of like a golden thread being revealed. So it's not like I'm no longer connected to them, because you were connected to everyone, but it's like I'm letting go of the attachment, but I'm keeping the valuable, like the true connection that we are, even if I'm not going to talk to that person anymore, it's like, sending forgiveness and love and healing And just like basically what I say is, what is mine is returned to me, and what is not is returned to either who it belongs to or to the source, right? But personally, for me, I don't ever send, you know what I mean? Like send it with blessings, because there's no separation. So, you know, what you send another person is what you're going to get. And number 5 for feeling energies is going into nature, especially in a beautiful environment, and just setting the intention to connect with the spirit of the land and to connect with the energy of nature. Tuning in, taking some deep breaths, just feeling the sun, like basking, even getting in the water, just feeling yourself like breathing in the air of the trees. As you're breathing out, they're breathing in you, and just feeling like starting to center in and then relax out, kind of like I was talking about with the space. It's just allowing yourself to expand. And, you know, if you're in a place where you're very sensitive, it can be helpful to go somewhere where you just won't be disturbed and you're just totally alone. So you just feel totally like you can completely relax your nervous system. Nobody will come and try to talk to you, or you won't feel anybody else's. You just connect to the trees and the nature, or even just, you know, if you're feeling more like you could be in, you know, in the world or whatever. Even just like a beautiful spot outside a cafe when the sun is shining down, or like there's people walking by and you're just kind of like in the energy and just connecting more to your environment. But allowing your energy to drift out and connect with everything around you. And, you know, especially when you're fully in nature, like that's where you start to feel the energy fields of the plants and of the trees, and just start to like slow your awareness down and feel the sun, and like feel the elements, and like realizing that everything has made of energy, and that the elements of nature are our teachers. And that as we connect with the pure elements, it allows us to connect with the pure energy and return to that source energy, return to that life force, and be able to sense and know what life force is. It's so simple, you know. If I could say there, you know, make the video titled "One Way of How to Feel Energy," it would just be that: connect to the source and know the difference between feeling not life force and feeling life force. But, you know, connecting out into nature and feeling all the energies around you. So the last thing I want to say in this video is, when I read the Celestine Prophecy about 9 years ago, they have a section where they're talking about basically the whole story of this book. Great book, highly recommend. We may even put a link to it. But basically, it's a fictional story about a man who ends up going on a synchronistic journey to Peru, where they discover a manuscript, and he's discovering each step of the manuscript and having this magical journey where he's meeting these spiritual teachers that are helping him to understand, and these friends, and they're all like practicing how to work with energy. And one of the parts of the book that impacted me so much is when they would talk about going out into nature and like allowing yourself to basically open to like fully appreciate the beauty of nature around you, and be able to, like, the more that you soak in and the more you're able to like allow the light into your eyes, and the more appreciation of the beauty that you feel, how it would recharge your energy. And that also, that like if you were to basically like look at the plants and start to relax your gaze and start to like feel the space between you and nature and the plants and the trees and everything, and you're allowing that beauty and life force in, that you actually start to see this, like, and I can see this, they're like these very subtle like bends in the space and energy fields around the plants and around people and around all that. And it's really not that difficult to see them. And, you know, it can, like, you know, if you open your third eye, I mean, you can obviously see like really intense, like it looks like the mystical, you know, the classical mystical visuals that you see, you know, either in your own experiences or if you've seen them online. It does look like that, but you know, it doesn't, you know, when you're tuning in and doing this, it can also just be very subtle. Like it doesn't have to be, you know, necessarily like that. It's not usually for me these days. It's not like that. I just see like, it's just a part of my normal experience. Like I can just feel and I can just see these like, it's like little, almost like just little it's so subtle. It's hard to even describe in words. But another way to, the only way that you're gonna understand what I'm saying, because the easiest way I can say to do this is just go lay down in the grass, look up at the sky, and then relax your eyes and feel the volume of space between you and the sky. And you'll see that there's these little electrical, but the more that you pay attention to that, you can see it, you can feel it in the space, like at any time. Like I'm feeling it right now. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, leave a comment. How do you feel the energies? And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for the daily videos. All right, many blessings. See you on the next one.